Oh, I think they're dead. I don't think they survived. My yellow's out there. Ugh. This is ice. There's some paw prints out here. Y'all see that? Oh, good gravy. I have to take the trash out because there's hot wings in here and they stink. And I do believe my trash can is frozen shut. But Rodney ain't getting into this sucker. But neither am I. Oh, yay! Okay. Goodness gracious, can I be any more loud? And I know Rodney's been out here because I found evidence. You know what? My hands are frozen and I can't fool with that. If Rodney gets into that, Rodney can have it. Look how gross it is out here. It was already ugly. Now it's way uglier. You guys, look. I'm such a bad plant mom. I don't deserve plants. Look at that. They're froze. I don't know what this is. Look at the tracks, guys. There's tracks all through here. So nasty out here. Ugh. I need to do something about this yard, but I can't do much until this mess is over. Look how nasty it is out here. Is this snow? Is this ice? What is this? It's little ice balls. Oh, the train. Look at my little... Uh-oh, this one fell down completely. My little frozen whatnots. I like the sound of the train, I ain't gonna lie, y'all. Why am I out here in the cold? Oh, that's pretty. That'd be a pretty picture if it weren't for that big metal hunk right here in the back. Yeah, but it's gross. It was ugly before. I know I keep saying it, but now with my tarps and sheets down. Look, listen. I am so scared to look under there because I'm pretty darn sure that my poor ferns, eek, are gone. My aloes are over yonder. My chimes are all froze and drippy. Yeah, I can tell I'm officially old because this stuff annoys me. It does not give me any type of happy, joy. I'm just in the house. I'm making little dude some noodles. I got the water burling. Slept in. Very much to do. And it's so dumb. You get so used to being mobile that you're like, oh, it's a day off. We can go blah, blah, blah. I'm cold. We ain't going nowhere. It's ice. There's a bunch of little crunch ice balls outside. And I'm pretty sure under there is like an inch, at least, maybe 2 of ice. So I guess I'll be puttering around the house, cleaning up some, straightening up, because I can't be still. That just, ugh, it drives me nuts. So I've got the munchies, and I want a hot breakfast or brunch at this point. Honestly, it's 1 o'clock. But these eggs have been sitting in my fridge for a little while, and I need to do the egg test. And that is, if they float to the top, they're not good. Do y'all see this? Not a good egg. If they float to the top, toss them out. If they sink or stay at the bottom, they're okay. Look at that. You see how they're bobbing? This is not a good egg. And I kind of suspected because they've been in here quite a while before the prices of eggs went nuts. This one's kind of staying at the bottom. So I might have a chance at this one. But I'm going to finish testing the few left in this box and see if there's any good ones in here. I think these are okay. One is actually frozen too. Oh, okay. I thought it was frozen stuck. Yeah, but that one's gonna bob as well. See? No good. No good. So I got 2 good ones left out of this one, which are these. So I'm gonna make those for breakfast, and then I have a fresh dozen in the fridge. So I'm gonna fry up some of these here Jimmy Dean Originals. I can never eat all of them, but I definitely like 2 or 3. And then I'm gonna make my 2 little eggs with this reserved salsa from my meatballs the other day. It's just some spicy tomato sauce with a little rotel in it. And I didn't want it to go to waste, so I'm gonna fry up the eggs in that. Make me a cup of coffee, and that'll be a quick brunch. My little sausages got a little roasted because I got distracted, as is my style. I started trying to put together some beans and then got in these cabinets, and so they got a little toasted, but they're still good. Now it's time for my eggies. So I went into my cabinets to find some beans because I want beans. I have plenty of time to make some pintos today, and this disaster awaited me. I'm pretty OCD, so I usually have my cabinets organized, and I don't know what the heck happened or when the heck this happened, but it's not. So I guess that's what I'm going to be doing after breakfast, if y'all want to join me. Okay, my belly is full and I have all this pent-up energy, so it is cabinet cleaning time. And the first thing I do is I clear out everything by what it is. I got all my cans here, all of my packaged pastas and rices here. Over here I have my baking things, my jams and jellies, my random snacky things. Look what I got as a stocking stuffer. I feel bad tossing this because it was a gift, but it's just too weird. And I don't know what the chocolate would taste like. But anywho, so there's all of this stuff here. And then my weakness are my teas. I need to go through some of these because I've had them a while. They were actually pushed all the way back to the cabinet. So let's get to sorting. So after a quick dust out of the cabinet itself, I am so down for some shelf paper because this is just the way they were put in 1983. And some of this stuff I can't get off even scrubbing it down. But anywho, shelf paper I think is up for these kitchen cabinets. But anywho, I have everything sorted. Thankfully nothing was out of date. I have my canned fish here, my tomato sauces here, my canned meat here, and I only have 2 little things of that. Corn only, bean only. These are my little jar things. I keep the little recadito because it takes too long to make the homemade, and I like that with pork whenever I make a pork guisado, which is rare, but that's really, really good. I had a sofrito and I guess I used all of it because I couldn't find it. But anywho, I keep my unopened jars here. Then over here are my carrots. These are all my tomatoes, canned tomatoes, tomato spaghetti sauce. So carrots, these are my randoms. I have some sweet peas, I have some lima beans, and then back there are some beets. I love beets, don't judge me. These are all green beans. And then 2 cans of cream of whatever soup. A little dented, but still good. I got these at that thrift store that I go to that has food. They were only like 49 cents each, but so far the cans are good. Now it's time to do the packages. So this is my pasta cabinet. sorted out. I have my white rice, my brown rice. I have some white beans. I have little dude's favoriteest yellow rice, which is an absolute necessity in this house. Back there I have some Knorr creamy noodles. These are all the Maggi sopitas that little dude likes when I make tacos or burritos. I have some beef and chicken. This is my favorite all-time brand of fideo. I buy random brands too if I find them on sale, because this one is kind of hard to find unless I go to like a Mexican grocery store. And even then, they're kind of hard to find. But those are my favorite, and I make that a lot because the boys really like it. And I have 3 boxes of that. Mac and cheese, another staple up in this piece. Hamburger helper, another staple up in this Canton. And then I have thick spaghetti, and more spaghetti. All my other pastas, guys, have expired or are past the best by date. So these were best by June 2022. And I remember buying these at 99¢ only and using all 3 varieties in some really good dishes. And then when I found them again, I got super excited. So I bought them a second time and never used them. So these were best by June 2022. This is best by August 13, 2021, guys. This is February 16, 2022. March 2022. This is super old, by May 2021. These little fideos are the ones that I buy when I can't find the favorite one I just showed you guys. And these were best by November 2022. This linguine, and I love linguine with seafood. But this one was best by May 2022. And these 2 here, honestly, I'm just going to toss because they were open, and as dusty as those cabinets were, I'm not interested in eating dusty pasta. But you guys, I know a lot of you guys have reached out and mentioned that Best By dates are just that, Best By. It doesn't mean they're expired. And it is dried pasta. I'm just a little... I mean, when am I going to eat all this pasta? I'm not even supposed to be eating pasta. My big dude is working weird shifts. Little dude is not a fan of the sauces that I would put on these types of pastas. So, I mean, aside from these boxed side type things, which my kids do actually like, but I let them go past the date. You guys, would y'all keep these? Are they safe? Do y'all think they would be fresh? I mean, it's dry pasta, I know. You just freshen it up with a little olive oil and some hot freaking water. But I don't know. Should I keep them? Should I toss them? I'm not going to do anything with them until you guys give me some feedback. As far as the packaged things goes, these are so cheap I can get them anywhere. I mean, so is the rest of this. But these, I wouldn't mind tossing. But the pastas themselves, especially these little nests, where are they? These little nests, oh my gosh. I made this friggin' pasta with a fried egg on it and some chicken. It was so stinking good. Thank you, YouTube. But, I mean, what would y'all do? Would y'all keep them? Y'all let me know. Because now I'm going to do the baking shelf up at the top. Okay, so now the top shelf is cleared. I definitely kept my hot chocolate. That never expires because I drink it so fast. Popcorn we have to have in the house for movie night. I went ahead and kept this. It's actually Best by 12/23/2022, but I've bought this at Dollar Tree so often that I don't worry that it's gonna go bad. I always check it when I open any flour product just to make sure there's no like little weevils or whatever in it. But we're gonna be stuck in the house for the next few days, and I've actually been craving waffles and or pancakes, so I'll at least open one of these boxes. I might get rid of them here in a little bit, but it's still not too far, and it is a flour product, so I'm just gonna go ahead and keep it. Here I have some Jellos, and behind that I have some cans of fruit that I use for Jello and whenever I do a dump cake. So kept those, and then over here are my teas. Those are still all good. I go through tea like nobody's stinking business. There's my rice, and then I have some pintos in the back, and I only keep them there because that's the tallest shelf. But those are my teas. So now everything is semi-organized. But like I said, I am really aching now to friggin' put down some shelf paper, but I don't have any, so that'll be on my to-do list. So these are the two teas that I'm letting go, the apple and cranberry. I never even opened this one. I thought it sounded good at the time, and I never opened it, and its Best By date has already passed me by. Best By, hello, 2021, guys. That's how far back it was pushed back. This one I thought I would like, and I never even tried it. And also expires 10/2022. Not too long ago, but it doesn't sound good anymore. Now, this stuff here, I kind of feel bad about getting rid of, but it is what it is, and I can always go to Dollar Tree to get more. I let this is my favorite kind of cake. My sister calls me so basic, you guys. I love a white cake with white frosting. My favorite, favorite, favorite. But I feel bad about throwing it away because it's a waste of food, but not bad because I don't need to be eating this. But whenever I do choose to bake a cake, this is what I go for, and I get it at Dollar Tree. So it's not that big a loss, but March 2021, the frostings were June 2021. This can of cherry pie filling that I use in dump cakes is way past its Best By. So is the apple pie filling. I do a really good spice cake with this in between layers. Instead of frosting, I layer it and use this as a frosting. It's really, really good. My lychees I picked up on a whim just because I love lychee. And I found them in a can, and I had 3 cans. The first can was gross, and then I just never got around to tossing these. I don't like these. These might be good in a smoothie or something like that, but eating them just fresh out the can, ew. I told you guys I was going to toss him. I feel bad because he was a gift, but there's something weird about melting a man in a cup of anything. Now, these pecans are part of the recipe that the doctor gave me for the Jell-O salad, but they are past their best due date, and I do not play when it comes to nuts because the oils in them can tend to go rancid, and it's not that old, but I do not play with friggin' nuts. Now, this hurts me because I love the Jiffy Corn Muffin and I love the Jiffy Biscuit, but I'm not supposed to be eating none of this stuff anyway, and look at that, 9/15/2021 on all of these. They were pushed all the way to the back of the cabinet. This Blackburn's Red Plum Jelly is so awesome. Anytime I find it at the 99-cent only or at Walmart, I grab it. This was pushed to the back of the cabinet. And it's not even opened, but it's sticky around the rim, so something done happened since its Best By date passed. So that's going to be tossed. These I use for my arroz con leche, my rice pudding, but this has passed its expiration date as well, June 2021, guys. Look at that. And I've been craving this stuff, especially right now in the cold, but that's okay because I can get these at 99 cents only for $1, and they're way cheaper than, I mean, way more expensive than that at Walmart. So it's the evaporated milk and the condensed milk both passed, so they're going. My piloncillo, it's brown sugar, and I use it for the arroz con leche, but it expired also, I believe, 2021. Yep, look at that. Everything pushed to the back. This little bag of flour I picked up at the 99-cent only. I don't trust flour because I have found creepy crawly weevils in it. It's good until the 3rd, which is already passed. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and open it, inspect it. And if it's okay, I'm going to drop it in a gallon size plastic baggie and then just put it above my stove cabinet, which is where I keep a lot of that stuff in there, and hopefully there's no creepy crawlies in there. Same with this raspberry jam. I love jellies, guys, because I love it on brie. I love jams on brie, and this is good till 2/15/2023. Not quite past its good date, but this is just going to go straight in the fridge because I don't want it to pop like this one is attempting to do. But now I have to get over, see my little bitty pot of beans? I got a little bitty pot of beans going back there. But anywho, I'm going to put this in a trash bag and get ready to go into the cabinet above the stove. Okay, guys, I am above the stove. And I think this is the last thing I'm going to be able to do right now because my back is killing me. And your girl don't want to set off her sciatica on 2 friggin' days off. And it is going to be 2 days off because I just got the phone call that school will be closed tomorrow. And this mess outside is not getting any better. But I'm going to go ahead and see if there's anything in here that I want to throw out, anything I'm not using. and then we'll see the after. Okay, so definitely a difference. This is everything I use on the regular, everything that I know is not going to expire on me. These are all my alikes that are some of my favorite spices to cook with. These are my absolutes. This friggin' Kingsford Cajun style is so stinking good on seafood. If y'all been with me a while, y'all know I love the Red Lobster seafood seasoning. I could just buy the big bottle like anywhere, but every time I see these at Dollar Tree, I geek out. There's a little bag of flour I put in the plastic bag, some extra sugar, my oil, and the few spices that are left for baking. But yay, I'm super tired. I'm not tired, my back hurts. Oh, my body does not like me. Here I had a mishap with a cumin, the comino. A brand new bag was popped open. This is the little culprit. It kept sprinkling out on me. And who knows how long it's been open. And I don't play with my comino. If I'm not grinding it fresh from seed, I'm using powdered. And I want my powder to be fresh. So that's going in the garbage. You guys, y'all remember when these were all the rage at Dollar Tree? I remember buying a whole bunch of them. I used probably 2 of them. And these 2 dusty ones have been sitting in the back. I started using this one, but I don't have use for this much pink friggin' salt. I was just obsessed because it was so cool at Dollar Tree. But I believe this has a shelf life of 2021. I can't remember. I know I found it a while ago when I was up in there. But those are going in the garbage. These are expired. Everything here is Best Buy or expires on, and I don't play with my spices. Even if it was just a Best Buy date, I don't play with my spices because I need them to be good and fresh for when I bake and when I cook. My vanilla was popped open. I don't think that's a good sign. This super old bag of flour I found, sea salt, that's all rock hard together. Aunt Jemima, you guys, because I've been using the one from the Dollar Tree. I forgot about my Aunt Jemima back there. This isn't even the packaging anymore. Okay, this isn't even the packaging anymore. This expired, look at that, 2021. So all of this stuff is going in the garbage, but before I do that, I have to make a list of what it is in here that I need to replace. Like some of my spices that I do use, that these are just not good anymore. There's a couple in here. Chili powder and my cayenne. I need fresh black peppercorns. All of this Italian seasoning I definitely need to judge up canned spaghetti sauce. So this stuff definitely needs to be replaced. So I need to make myself a little shopping list of what it is that I need to rebuy. Definitely need to rebuy these. And what's funny is I hadn't made my big pot boil because I couldn't find these. They were pushed all the way to the friggin' back of the cabinet. But I think this is all I'm going to do today. I'm going to wipe down the counters and wash a few dishes and then see what little dude wants to get himself into around this house. Okay, you guys, if any of you noticed all these little things hanging, these are some recipes that I really have enjoyed. This is to make arroz con leche, or what is it, rice pudding? And this recipe worked out really good for me, and it was really yummy. So I keep that here. There's another one for peach cobbler bites, salsa verde. This is the perfect timing for an egg. This is the arroz con leche that I used for a really long time. But this one was pretty darn good too. It was really sweet. But I kept both just because I liked both. And then here I have quick and easy crab cakes. This came out from the back of the stuffing box. Over there is what? What is this? I think sample eating plans for when my doc was trying to get me on the straight and narrow, which I need to get back on. This right here is a beloved recipe from the doctor that I worked with. I used to fight all the time for him to make this Jello salad whenever we had a potluck. It was friggin' amazing. I loved it. Coke and cherries, and oh, it was so good. And as a going away gift, he hand wrote me the recipe and then gave me a baggie full of all the ingredients, and I have yet to make it, but it's there. And then this is what my doc gave me to get on the straight and narrow, and I try and keep it here because when I'm doing good, this is what I go to. I have not been doing good since Thanksgiving, so I need to get my crap together again. But that is the cabinet situation now, and it is Easier to get into, easier to see everything in there. And now when I open the door, nothing falls out and hits me in my face. I came outside to monitor some crazy noises I'm hearing. I'm not quite sure what that is. Maybe the neighbor's trying to break ice. I don't know. But I'm heading in for the evening. I've done my last monitoring of outside and we're in for another rough night. Tomorrow will be day 2. What is that? Y'all hear that? There's definitely equipment making a bunch of ruckus out on the main road. But anywho, I'm going to get myself in here, get cozy, and thought you guys would hang out with me on this Ice-mageddon day, number 1. Let's see what we get ourselves into tomorrow, if we get ourselves into anything. But until my next go around, I love y'all. Bye, Jess. Bye.